Bro, can y'all imagine the sex on this game?
Damn.
I've been so beefy.
What's that about?
Speaking of that person, pig heart successfully transplanted.
Bruh.
Was that not a good lead into it?
Fucked up.
Nigga is horrible.
Is this your first wild card? Actually, this is my last.
Oh my god. Stupid.
We ain't started yet, have we?
It's recording, so whenever y'all ready.
My last one.
LeBron James Space Jam wasn't as bad as people say it was. There we go.
Bro,
I wanted to get that out there first.
okay. I like that.
Hold
I
on.
like that.
But it's still pretty bad. Just not how people
Bro,
comparing
you're
it
not
to the
about
Michael
give
Jordan
a
one.
review about this.
No,
thing.
not for review. Not for review. That's all I'm saying. It's just people are treating it unfair due to nostalgia. Because Michael Jordan's Space Jam was pretty bad too.
Do you think it was bad?
Yeah, like, acting wise. Let me
Yeah.
say that.
Agree.
Acting wise.
Agree.
So you got the first one over the second still.
Nah, I think it's pretty even.
Okay.
I think it's
Yeah.
pretty even.
You was just starting. So if you heard that in the background, that was our guest member back here. We decided to start things off a little different today. But would you like to throw an introduction here?
For sure. This is episode I don't remember. 38. There we go. Hey, our main host is stepping back a little bit. We're here today with Yuki,
It's your
Beeman,
boy Beeman.
and newcomer Kells.
Kills, you know.
I'm
Who's
sure y'all
back?
heard of him on YouTube on all of our videos, constantly being the short end of the stick.
The Tubi star. The Tubi star. The
Tubi star.
There you go.
Talk to me.
Yeah, talk to you nice, huh?
For sure.
How many films you got under your belt now?
2.
2 films.
Two
All right, 2 films, and
Wait, what's the other one?
It's the school shooter.
Shooting one. Okay.
that you shot here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it out yet?
Yeah, it's out.
What's it called?
It's called Run, Hide, Fight. And
Where can they see that on?
do you know Ben Shapiro? Y'all know Ben Shapiro?
heard of Ben Shapiro.
Conservative.
Yeah.
So he endorsed the film,
Okay.
and they hid it. So like, cause didn't nobody know who endorsed it, who produced it, but he took it over and then pushed it as like we're taking it back for the conservatives and like a political film,
Right.
and everybody that made the film was pissed. So they don't even like claim it no more.
So
So you can't find it anywhere?
It's on
name
it's
put
on his
damage to it.
website.
Oh,
His
it's on
name
his
put
website.
damage to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So speaking of that, if I could segue, so is it Pretty Little Inc? Pretty Little Games Inc? Pretty okay. So who was one of the corporations that made Suicide Squad? There's a okay.
WB Games?
No. So Alan Wake. Y'all know who that is?
No.
Alan Wake the second.
Yeah.
Who made that? Let me see. Alan Wake.
Oof, I don't remember.
Okay, wait. So I think it's called Pretty Little. Oh well, anyway, I'll find it in a minute. But there's this team that called Pretty Little something, and apparently they've been responsible for a lot of games flopping, or like people are against them. Listen. We'll get back to that. Let me
There's a
find
lot
out
of
exactly
studios
what
that
it
are
is.
like that.
Yeah, but this is like, it's pretty big. So they also did Alan Wake 2, and they feel like that's the reason why it didn't do as well. Apparently they didn't make their budget back. But they were also responsible for Suicide Squad. And they say like that was the main reason
Which is
that
also
Suicide
considered a
Squad didn't
huge
write.
failure.
Yeah, really big. I'll find it though. I'll find it. What is our topic?
Okay, where y'all want to start with? Movie, sports, games?
All right, well, let's talk about sports. All right, so
Okay.
Kansas City and the Dolphins playoff game.
Uh-huh.
Right, okay, so apparently there are a lot of
Dolphins are
victims.
cheated. I just want to say that right now. The Dolphins were definitely cheated out of that game.
So apparently there are a lot of victims that came down with frostbite, and now they've been advised to amputate. They've been advised to amputate some of these parts on their body they call frostbite. So I already had quarrel with them. So I feel the NFL should have shut that game down. Absolutely right. Tyreek Hill.
They said it felt like negative 30 degrees outside.
Yes. There's absolutely no reason for players to be in an open dome when the weather is that inclement. And like, I watched Tyreek Hill dominate from week 1 all the way to the end. I don't want to watch him dominate and become a fan just to see this nigga slip and fall on ice while he's playing in an NFL game that determines if they go forward or not. You know what I mean? Like, that game should have been canceled. The NFL should have canceled that game. And I'm wondering what type of lawsuit is going to be built now.
So I already saw stuff about the lawsuit and how there's a way how they can't sue. And that's because the NFL had plenty of signs and stuff directing people where to go, where they had like dedicated heating spaces where it was just like jam-packed with heaters and indoor stuff. And obviously, if people got frostbite, that means they ignored those signs, those little safety areas.
Yeah, we saw that. We saw them niggas with their shirt off at halftime.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm pretty sure they won't have a huge stand. So like, okay, well, why'd you take your clothes off? You know, it's.
What were you gonna say?
What about the like maybe people didn't go because it was too crowded? You know, like I'm sure it wasn't big enough. There wasn't enough space for so many.
I'd rather be uncomfortable brushing up against sweaty ass people than to lose my leg.
You got me messed up.
You know?
I'm not finna be paying $1,000 to be brushing up against. Listen, we went to that game thing in Austin. What was that? Like what was that called? Like the gaming convention. And I was holding my breath when anybody sweaty walked past me, and I only paid $15 to get in there, or whatever it was. You got me messed up if you think I'm gonna pay somewhere to get in and be living like a refugee.
Okay, but like, say you already paid. There's no going back. Otherwise, you're gonna lose like $2,000.
Right.
Are you going to go ahead and go into an area like that, or stay outside and risk losing an arm?
Yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't have thought that I would lose an arm. But I feel like I would have went to the game. Like, I wouldn't go throw away $2,000, bro. I just wasn't gonna do it. But I think that's messed up. I guess what we don't know is if they were offered a refund because of the weather. I don't think they were. I mean, the game is going.
They definitely were.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
How do I know a year before, or say 7 months before, that it's going? Well, however early they can buy these tickets. How do I know that? Well, I guess I don't know how they're sold. I would imagine that there's a way to still purchase the tickets in case the team goes to the Super Bowl or something like that. But listen, I pay that money. I want an effing refund, or I want comfort.
See, I don't think the NFL will give you anything. Maybe you could reach out to Taylor Swift. She was there at the game. You know?
Oh, it was Kansas City and the Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
So, do you think Kansas City would have won that game had it been?
No, I think the Dolphins definitely would have won that game.
What
you think so?
Yeah,
Nah, I think.
Bro, the Dolphins couldn't nobody stop Tyreek Hill, bro.
They were doing so good.
But Kansas City, listen, Kansas City impressed me this year again.
To me, when you got Pat, like,
that's your boy,
for sure.
Okay, do you have a favorite player in the NFL? Right now,
if anybody, it'll be Pat.
Yeah. What about you?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. I had Lamar Jackson, and my boy failed me. But anyway, I digress. Just once again, guys, we have our initial host in the background playing Fortnite with Metal Gear Solid character with
Zeus powers.
Right?
Yeah, but with some wings in the background. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm not gonna lie, this does look dope. And that nigga about to kill us.
Right now, Fortnite's having a like Greek mythology season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why he has like lightning bolts, because it is for Zeus and stuff.
Hold on, I might have to download it. For that.
You got
Wait.
Not for the Ninja Turtles? Like, come on, bro.
No. Wait.
Mythology is just
what
dope
you gotta delete to download that? What
come
you gotta?
on, man,
how does it work?
So I just got WWE. Can't delete that.
Okay.
So I might have to.
How many games can you have on your PlayStation at once?
Depends on the size, man.
Depending on the game. All right. So what games are you currently rocking on your PS5? What are the top? Yeah, nah. Tell me what games.
Only got 4 games on my.
No hard drive?
This nigga got a
what the
Game
hell?
Boy Advance
Yeah.
hard drive.
So I got 2K, NBA 2K. I got WWE 2K.
Okay.
And then I got Predecessor, and I got For Honor.
Okay, my boy. Do you believe that 2K comes out with the same game every year?
Yes,
you do.
I do.
Okay.
So that's what
That's
like
fair.
I'm taking the stand. I'm not buying it next year.
I am.
I'm not buying it next year.
Why not?
Just tired of wasting my money.
Okay, so let me say this. I will admit this.
Oh, before you continue, because there was also something I want to bring up with 2K.
I feel like you about to say what I was about to get to.
Because I had a little review for it.
All right.
So I have 18 hours on that game. You hover over the little game on the PlayStation, shit says 18 hours. Not a lot, but I think it's plenty. I made 2 characters. I'd argue one of them I didn't even touch at all. It was a shooting guard.
Well, wait, before you do. Okay, 18 hours spent on 2K. What do you expect somebody's overall to be? I mean, honestly,
look, knowing 2K, 18 hours only. That's like
only. Yeah, 18 hours only.
I'm saying in a 2K sense.
Yeah.
Probably like a 65.
Ooh, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. So
this nigga know this dog.
I've been playing my my center the entire time.
And mind you, the center is the easiest.
Exactly.
Mind you, center is the easiest to level up.
Never seen Yuki is no big man. Okay.
Yeah. So
center
I
is the easiest character to level up. Okay.
Yeah.
And the reason why I did that is because I felt like every time I play with y'all, everyone was always shooting. We never really had someone just dedicated to being
I'm always
in there.
point. Guys are always shooting guard or small for. He's always a wing.
So that's why I did it. And so 18 hours, 1 character, overall 62.
and you're okay with that.
Overall,
well, let me say
62.
you've been okay with that.
Yes.
Okay, so this is my next question I want to ask. And be honest, right? On average, each year on 2K. So because you're an avid 2K player, and I will say there's validity in that because you're good. I'll be honest, you're good at 2K. So here's a really good 2K player that knows the ins and outs of the game. How much on average are you spending a year on 2K?
All right, so in previous
exactly that's my reaction.
Right. No, in previous years.
Well, let's say the average avid player. You know, you don't have to get personal with it and tell.
No. So like this year, I went crazy, and I felt stupid. You
felt stupid for going crazy?
For going crazy. That's why next year
crazy.
I'm not
Why?
Because like I'm paying all this money to play, to just compete, just to have fun with the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't have fun. Like, so we used to play team up.
Right.
So they brought that back this year. Well, like not the game, but the community, the people that play team up, they started playing it this year again.
Oh, okay.
So like, I've been playing that. So I'm like, I don't even be playing my career like that.
Right.
So there's no point in me wanting to
spend money.
Well,
so has it made it more fun playing that team up? Okay.
It's always,
I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
It's always been more fun for me. So I say me, Kobe, and Sanity, we have multiple characters. That's like at least 300. At least 300.
300 on top of the game or including
on top of the game.
But I agree with you.
On
like
top.
you
in the game is 65.
Yeah, it's 70.
60.
I think it was 70 this year.
70. So,
but I agree with you because
almost full.
I never spend money on 2K. All that. I'd rather just keep playing and then just casually just grind up. But right now, I tried going to the park 2 separate occasions. Couldn't get a game. I couldn't even play.
Why not?
Every time I'd be waiting there. I'm in that brown shirt. People come running up, look at me, go right away.
Bro,
every time.
That game is
Capitalism.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Terrible.
Bro, that game is promoting discrimination. Nigga, I walk into that court with that brown bag shirt on and them skinny jean sweats and 2K shoes, and I feel like a black man walking on Rodeo Drive, nigga. I feel like a black man walking into Hollywood, nigga. I get a black man asking for a cab, nigga. I just can't, bro. I feel like nothing. I can't even just be like, hey, KELZ, Yuki, let's go play 1-on-1. Let's play 2-on-2 or something. I gotta run to a gym that's glitching. But I digress. So, $400.
Right.
It's about what you spend on 2K a year.
A year, yeah.
And it's literally the same game. And there's no transfer. There's no revenue accrual. There's no residuals. You're paying $400. Cut off to next year, a new $400. Well, you say you went crazy this time.
Yeah, I went
so average would have been
200.
about what?
I did say 200.
Maybe 300. The extra 100
that's why I
made you
say
go crazy,
300.
right? It'd be 300 normally.
Yeah, but
The
like,
extra 100 was a little crazy.
Bro.
Why you go so crazy this time? You got tired. Were they talking trash?
You wanted them tattoos.
Yeah,
The neck tattoo.
mind you, I don't even.
Black.
Mind you, I don't spend no VC on no clothes.
No, this is all attributes.
Right.
Everything. If you want to spend VC, you go ballistic.
I
And
had
that's about
like
600.
I had like 7, 8 characters, bro. So stupid.
Now you can transfer clothes now, right?
Yeah.
Back then you could do that, right? Am I right?
It was
When
like
there
it
upon a
was
time
like
you
for
can do
3 years you couldn't do it.
Mm.
You had to buy them on a
Capitalism. You touched on that. That was That's
But mind you,
You know
so now I play WWE, and it's made by the
Another
same
2K
company,
game.
right?
Mhm.
And it's the same. They improve on it every year. They say this has been the best year in a long time for WWE.
They said everybody every year. Right?
So, so with WWE, it's more role playing. So like they don't really care about like building your character up. So there's no money involved in that. Like there's a My Career, but it's offline, and you can just create and put at whatever overall you want and take them online if you want to. So like in that, like it's more role playing. So like people don't really care about the overalls as much. It's like, so it's just way more fun.
Okay.
Mind you, they're not making as much money as NBA 2K.
Right.
Of course.
It's
But-
not as big of a title.
Right. But they can do it if they want to.
I mean, they got the fan base, the loyal fan base.
Dumb, stupid.
Let's go. What? I'm proud of you, my guy. Right here.
Growing up.
Listen, let's move on to a new segment that we're gonna start on this show. Who are you wearing? We're gonna do that for about 2 minutes. So let's start off. Asayuki, who are you wearing today?
Mario? I mean, what?
That's it. Okay, you wearing Mario?
Because it's Mario Day.
It's Mario
It's
Day.
Mario
Yeah, it's Mario
Day.
Day. March 10th.
It's Mario Day.
Yeah.
Gonzo, where your Mario? What's going on here, bro?
That's for all of y'all.
You
Not
probably
for
got more Mario stuff than anybody. What's up, bro?
I got Mario right there. Got Mario down there.
Oh, okay.
I
You
got
still
Mario
rip?
up here.
Okay, but not the Mario shirt, not today.
I don't got Mario.
You got the Ninja
Mario
Turtle
on
shirt
that
on
shelf,
today. So who are you wearing today?
Ninja Turtles
All right.
Okay.
and Dirk.
Oh,
Okay.
little Raphael and Ninja Turtles. Okay, well I'll go. Today I'm wearing Pacific Sun. Their buy one get one free selection. I had that. I paid all of $15 for the shirt. Kels, what about you? Who you wearing?
Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren, you know.
By Ralph Lauren.
Right out of Burlington,
Right.
co-factory.
I like that. Well, that's a good find. You got to search.
sure.
In Burlington, right?
For sure.
That's actually a really good find, my brother. In Burlington. Which one?
I have no idea.
In Arlington? Like where you at?
I was in
Citadel.
Arlington. I was in Arlington.
Oh, okay.
That's a bet. All right, and that's been our segment of who you wearing. We're gonna start doing that every week just because. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
So random.
Just
What?
extremely random. Also, Gonzo gave us this awesome signing table right here. So I think the best quotes and names are all gonna go right here. Capitalism, I'm gonna write here initially, but I'll start this off and go ahead put my name on here. Would you like to go next, my brother?
You
Does
know
it
what?
feel bad writing on the table?
Kind of, but I'm actually going to put a quote. I'm going to put...
I like to inspire Jasmine, who is Carlos's daughter. I like to
This
inspire creativity
is
and art.
my last.
What's up, Kels? Go ahead, Kels. Just one more time. Let's give a round of applause for Kels actually showing up, and I think he's been speaking tremendously well. This man has obviously been perfecting his craft. Listen, in film, have you? Here you go. You can put a cap on that. Do you have any practices, man? Any practices that you follow now with film?
Like, be more specific.
Okay, sorry. So, is there anything that you try to hone in on or try to sharpen when it comes to your craft and the performance art of acting?
So, my biggest thing is me speaking, and I get too comfortable and just shut down, and without even noticing. So, that's what I've been trying to do more. And I've been telling people, like, just call me out. If I'm ever low, if I'm ever speaking low, just call me out. But that's one. And then 2 is being more vocal. Just, it's the same thing, but like
Speaking up
and talking to more people. Because I'm normally laid back, don't talk to nobody. And before being on that film, I was engaging more, but I was just so nervous being on the film set, I didn't talk to anybody. Even though I got cool with my castmates, the actors, I didn't talk as much as I needed to. So I feel like everybody just thought I was just quiet, just nice, quiet dude. But I'm really goofy. They would never know that. So like that's me, just trying to put myself in uncomfortable situations and trying to be more comfortable in those situations. That's my 2 biggest things. And just being around people, like being around, knowing how to talk to different people. That's my biggest thing. Cause you will never know who you will meet on a movie set. On a movie set, it was this actor. He was older, and he had yelled at everybody because we was taking too long. And mind you, like me, I'm
Tom Cruise.
I'm like F that dude, like I'm like F that dude, like this and that. And this is where like Hollywood, even though it's Tubi, it was like you get a little fate. They was like, cause the actors, they was talking noise about him, and then as soon as they seen him, they like being all in his face, happy. So I seen that. I was like, okay, I can't have that mindset of just being normal. I have to. Do y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you heard Yuki's review, my review, Gonzo's review on your film, how did you feel when you heard that?
All right, Yuki.
Yeah. So,
so
who was the harshest? The harshest.
I give it to you straight.
A 0.5. What you give it?
That was wild.
0.5.
All right.
We're gonna have to recalibrate that because do we give points? Yeah, we do. But can there be a point below a 1 though?
I don't want to.
Yeah, eventually it'll be recalibrated. Maybe it'll be rounded up to a 1.
Yeah, the ranking that I have, it's not. There's no 0.5s, nothing like that.
Okay.
Oh, not even an 8.5. There's
Nah,
just
it's just straight.
shoot. Have we shown the ranking?
No.
Do you have it?
Here, no.
Okay. Eventually we'll show that. Go ahead, sorry.
All right. So when he gave that review, I understand why you gave it, and it's nothing to get. I was laughing the whole time. I was like listening to you talk about it.
You didn't cry?
No. No.
Table and stuff.
No, I like the criticism. I like the criticism, but I appreciate y'all watching the film. That meant a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Like
watched it all the way through.
that's crazy. That means a lot.
You want a cookie, nigga?
No, cause there were so many times I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But I was there to support you, my guy, so I watched it all the way through.
I just watched your parts, and to be honest, I watched most of the movie.
Right.
But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I still haven't finished the movie.
Okay.
So like people that saying they like, cause I watch it and I can't. It's hard for me to watch myself. So I was watching everybody else. Then I try to go back and watch myself. It's just hard for me to watch myself.
I don't watch our own show. I'll say that right now on the show. I don't watch it because I don't like to hear or look at myself. So I don't watch it.
Facts.
No, but seeing people, cause a lot of people that I wouldn't expect watch the movie, and that like just meant a lot. And that's why I make films. I want to make films because I want to see people react to the art, whether it's in a negative or positive way. But I'd rather be positive, of course. But it was pretty dope seeing everybody, even underrated Trey.
Yeah.
That he was talking about it.
Yeah.
And like before I even told you, I was nervous even telling Gonzo about it because it's like I don't be wanting to tell nobody. But then like just seeing it, I was like, okay, I'm in on the joke now.
Yeah.
So it's cool. It's cool. I like that. Appreciate that.
Yeah, bro. What do you have anything you're working on coming up?
No, I just had a chemistry read.
Okay.
And it was pretty dope, but they went in another direction.
Okay.
But that's the latest thing I did.
Well, look, small announcement. I have a short film that I'm shooting next month.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. From what I understand is low budget, and it's someone that I'm close to that's doing the film, but it's gonna be in Austin. So after hearing you all's reviews, I'm going to wait until I'm able to watch the film before I tell y'all what the hell it is. No, I don't care. But yeah, next month. So I'll be doing that, and of course we'll be in touch. But I'm really glad you came to the show. Honestly, and we're gonna stay in touch, bro. I think the acting thing is gonna we're all in media at this point,
Right.
and we just gotta take it more serious. We've taken it extremely serious. And as you've seen the lengths that Gonzo is going to really set this up and make it happen. So, Gonzo, we just want to give you your flowers, man. Give you a little round of applause, bro. We appreciate you keeping us together. The show is extremely different without this nigga sitting across. I feel like that Gonzo played a camera in the office. Like if something weird happened or something weird is said, I can just look at Gonzo real quick, and that's me looking into the camera real quick and resetting. So seeing this nigga's back is different. And I just saw that nigga get slapped earlier after he killed like 3 people. But anyway, all right. What's our next topic here?
I mean, we were talking about games, so why don't we just stay in games?
Let's go.
So we were talking about 2K. So PS5 is on the latter stages. So
how the hell you feel about that, bro?
ain't no way, because
When did you get your PS5?
I got my PS5 pretty early on. I think I got it in either 20. Yeah, it was 2020. It was 2020 that I got it.
So 4 years. We're 4 years going strong. Which it took really 2 years for the PS5 to really feel like, oh yeah, we getting titles.
I don't even count, because so many games that are still coming out now are still getting like PS4 versions, Xbox One versions.
Empty.
And to me, that mess don't count.
Keep
We don't have a lot of games that's just like, just PS5 and Xbox One exclusive. You can't play it on older gen anymore. So it feels like they're already saying like, it's already on the, latter stages. Like, how? We haven't even really experienced like full PS5 potential yet. And stuff
But
like
what
that.
is latter stages? I feel like latter stages is the announcement. I don't really think
I feel like it's because
latter stages is like another 4 to 5 years.
But he said, it's pretty much like the ending half of it.
Right.
Yeah, so another 4 years, that makes sense. I mean,
But that's
we're
still
about
so
to
short.
It is, but you know what? It makes sense, right? I feel like they have some inside with GTA. Because you think about it, all right, we think about GTA been alive for 10 years. It came out on PS3. As much as we played it on PS3, it wasn't very long lived on PS3.
I feel like it was like 2 years.
Yeah, and then it went to PS4.
PS4.
Right.
So here we are with
PS4
GTA. Right, here we are with GTA coming out next year. And then we'll probably play that for about 2.5, 3 years. And then here comes the next console. And then maybe a year later, they're dropping GTA next gen, whatever the hell they're going to be saying. But I'm sure it's going to be able to transfer. We can play it on the PS6 or whatever they're calling it. But still, it still feels very premature. Like,
there's a theory about the 2025 games, like what you're saying about the GTA.
What's that?
For the Pokemon game, there's a new one coming out, but it got pushed back to 2025. And there's already been so many theories that a Switch Part 2 was going to come out in the beginning of 2025. So the fact that they pushed this Pokemon game back to the beginning of 2025, people are saying that it's probably for a new Nintendo console.
So, do you feel that it's too short? Do you feel the PS5?
PS5, yeah.
Too short.
Too
How do you
short?
feel about that?
It's kind of tricky. I still say too short because COVID.
Yeah.
But you can't
We
blame.
couldn't get them hoes.
Right, but
Yeah,
you can't
okay.
blame the Sony for still looking in the future while COVID is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, so
That's
it's,
true, but
it's
we
not
couldn't get
really
them
too
hoes.
right.
How you get yours? Gonzo, right?
Yeah.
Bro, Gonzo got me mine.
Mhm.
He got, but this nigga was the plug. Yeah,
Right.
that's crazy.
I'm like damn.
I mean, Gonzo got, 8 people? You got Lucky Ducks. You got his
Because
PS5.
he got some cousins
how
too, right?
how long did it
Phil?
take y'all to get it though?
Phil, he got his PS5.
How long did it take y'all to get it?
What you mean? Like,
The PS5.
Probably
when we got it or
Yeah,
how long it took us
when
to
did
go?
y'all get it?
I think it was like a year after it released.
Okay.
Was it a year?
Maybe
Maybe not that long.
Well, I got it slightly later than y'all. Because remember, y'all had it out on the
Yeah.
PS4.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it was a year.
Hey, is that a form of capitalism too? The symbol they show for PS4 and PS5 when you on the PS5, Like you
Oh,
on the
they just showed us,
PS5
like,
and
the
somebody
picture.
it showed the sideways like they're on PS4. Like Call of Duty was the one that started that. Remember the map packs?
Yeah.
And it used to be the red.
And they still do that. I sent y'all that
Yeah,
picture.
you got messed up.
Yeah. No, it wasn't to me. It was to a friend I was playing. Because
okay.
he joined me, and I was like, okay, let's do some Warzone. I tried to start up Warzone, and yeah, so then he was missing like certain DLC. I was like, bro, you broke.
Bro, Warzone
Man,
free.
And you have to bag out the lobby. I used to have to bag out the lobby when playing.
Bro,
with
you
y'all.
used not to have them.
All that 2K
like,
money.
All right, we ready? All right, let's get. Oh, hold on. Somebody got and it was in red. Lil Kells, Lil Flair. Dang, bro, it was a few people we played with that didn't have the mouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so PS5. What you feel? You feel it's too short, or you think it's about time they come out with a new one in the next few years? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with Kells on it. Like, it's too short, but, you know, it's Sony. I mean, they have to keep moving.
Because they said that it
really
didn't.
fucked up.
They said it didn't reach their
That's okay. That's what I
projections.
want to say. What was that about though? As
That's
much as
wild.
it's so how many niggas are somewhere stocked up at their crib with 1,000 PS5s that they still ain't sold yet?
Oh,
Like,
a ton. There's gotta be.
how did they not meet? They sold out every single time.
But it's also because they didn't make a lot. There's a reason why it was so hard to find, even with the people like scalping it. They just didn't make enough of them to meet demand. And then since they kept supporting the PS4, because of that, a lot of people are like, "Why do I got a PS5? You know, I'm still with the PS4. I can still play Warzone on it. I can still play Destiny on it, Multiverses, whatever on there. So what was the point?"
So let's get to what I believe is going to be a controversial moment on this show.
Probably.
Let's talk about the RIP.
Okay.
The Akira Toriyama.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
shit.
passed away.
Oh shit.
They announced that Friday. Apparently, he passed away a week before that announcement. They were just keeping it under wraps. You know, kudos to his management team for keeping something like that under wraps for a whole week, pretty much.
That's
Well,
crazy.
wait, but I'm sorry, just really quick. You know whose team does not get kudos? Whoever the F let Stephen A. Smith walk on TV. Have you seen that? Did you
Bro,
see that clip?
I didn't even
Vegeta?
click on it, bro. I didn't even want
Bro,
to click on it.
this
Bro.
nigga Stephen A. Smith clicked on. They gave him a debate on who he chooses out of who.
Goku or Vegeta is
No,
what he
no,
said.
Oh,
who?
my God.
Gazo?
Vegeta?
Nah, Vegeta wasn't on that show. Nigga. Vegeta. Who that?
crazy,
Why
man.
would they let that nigga say Vegeta?
Vegeta.
Why wouldn't they school him on the names really quick before he gets on there? They're not English. Why
He
would
got
they do that?
Toriyama's name right,
He did.
which is
He said that
surprising,
very
but he
well.
didn't get Vegeta's name right. So
Vegeta.
yeah, Vegeta.
I don't know. Hey, listen, he's very educated. Maybe those.
Don't make no excuse for that nigga.
You're right.
No.
You're
So
right.
speaking of
You're
that
right.
guy,
You're right.
I wanted to bring this up for 3 weeks. I've been so excited to tell y'all.
Not Space Jam, right?
No. Stephen A. Smith. Because, you know, we all know he is a Cowboys hater. You know, every time the Cowboy loses, he has the cowboy hat, the cigar, you know, on every little video or whatever he's on. So, on the NBA All-Star game that happened, again, like 3 weeks ago, he was doing like a little match with, what's his name? Michael Parsons?
Right.
Yeah.
Vegeta
Whatever.
He
like the
nigga.
it's because I'm just so used to just saying the last names, like forget the first names. Anyways. Fuck y'all. Anyways.
What the nigga say on Suicide Squad?
If you, like, dang.
Anyways, crossed him up. Crossed Stephen A. Smith up and broke his ankle.
Hit him in his ankle though. He did cross that nigga, but he hit his ankle too though, right?
But
didn't they feet collide?
I think it like gave him like a small fracture or something like
Ooh.
that.
That's crazy.
on
and-
TV.
But
Live
against
TV.
a Cowboys player, like that just
That's
so.
true. Oh,
That's
so
what
what you saying?
Oh,
What you saying?
What?
Listen, be careful. What you saying? Are you saying that this may have had some intention?
Intentional? No, that's just karma. That's it.
Look
It's
at
just
Gonzo.
karma.
Look, Gonzo turn the sideways. That nigga said, "Is it?" Because Gonzo is truly to heart a Cowboys fan. Am I right?
Despite what people think, yes.
Okay. So, but you criticize them probably more than anybody
Absolutely.
in the world, right? That's a Cowboys fan,
Yeah,
correct?
I'm not gonna kiss their ass.
Right.
Just 'cause I'm a fan.
You huge critiquer of the Cowboys, but you are a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
All right, so what Yuki said. What do you believe, bro? Did you see the video?
I didn't see the video, but
Okay.
I'm sure it was on Parsons' side, like intentional. I think he had.
You think so?
I think he had an agenda. Like he wanted to embarrass him. I don't think he meant to
Break his ankle.
Right.
But I
Okay.
think he wanted to embarrass him. So.
It's because he's so old. Like, what's he doing trying to play basketball against an active football player?
Do y'all
And
remember that nigga when he was
old.
boxing? Did y'all see that when he was taking boxing lessons? Did y'all see how he was
He,
swinging?
bro, he looks so
Bro,
terrible.
he said it had something to do with his rotator cuff or something. Bro, you don't look that goofy, nigga. That's like me throwing with my left hand. I'll never do that in public. Ever. I look wild. Have y'all ever done that? Have y'all ever thrown something with y'all left hand? Y'all
I
see
am
what y'all look like?
left-handed.
You left-handed?
Yeah.
No, you. All right.
When I used to
Right-
do the MMA classes, I
Right.
was left-handed.
Right left-handed right now, right here. Just right left.
Or even like if I play basketball or football, I do it all with my left hand.
Write the word left right here.
Okay.
Nigga, that's your right hand.
Yeah, that's the thing. I write with my right, but I do everything with my left.
I
So
heard that
it
a
does
lot,
make
bro.
sense because you see how the nigga wrote backwards the way that nigga was writing, and people with left hands write backwards. They do everything. Okay, I agree. So you're ambidextrous.
Yes.
Okay, you a LeBron fan?
Yeah.
All right, my
Okay.
guy. He's ambidextrous. He left-handed. So all right, cool. We just had to get that out the way. All right. So how do you feel about the passing of the Dragon? Were you a Dragon Ball Z fan?
Yeah, I'd say I am because
What about you?
I'm like one of the biggest Dragon Ball Z
One of the
fans.
biggest fans. Okay.
pretty much all of my siblings, close cousins, we're all into Dragon Ball. We all play the games, watch the anime. We all play the phone app too. We all get together to do the summons and everything. So it does hit because it's like, how's the show gonna go now, or the manga, since it's still going on. He was still doing it.
No, but he passed it off to Toritaro. So Toritaro
That's
been
true.
writing
That's
it.
true. That's true.
Toritaro.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like Akira Toriyama was like his mentor, and he just passed it off.
But I'm
to
sure
him.
he was still like overlooking, like,
Right,
I
he
wouldn't
was.
do that,
But-
do this instead.
This is kind of controversial, but I think he was holding the series back.
You think he was holding it back?
Yes, he was stuck in the past. Cause with Super, the same problems we had with Super is the same problems we had with Dragon Ball Z, and he never adapted to the new age. With
Problems like what?
like
Like just
power scaling,
yeah,
time,
power scaling. That's the main thing.
It just-
Because like just randomly, like, oh, that was the strongest person. The next season, actually, no, he wasn't. This was the strongest person.
That's
And
how
then-
they. I feel like
and
that's how
then-
they pulled y'all in.
but the
the
thing
next
is-
person
But
was
like,
the strongest.
when you think of Z, like from like Frieza to Cell, that kind of made sense. Frieza being the strongest in the universe. But Cell was a man-made android. So he was purposely made to be stronger, and he used the cells from other people. So that kind of made sense for like power and stuff. But when you come to like Super, for example, how you have literally an unkillable gods and stuff, is like, okay, what the fuck are they supposed to do about that?
Right.
So and then it would be just something random to stop the bad
they could have
guys.
kept the same
you know?
formula, but if it was written better, it would have worked. But it wasn't written as good.
So you feel that the writing has gotten better since?
No,
Oh,
It-
because he's still holding some type of
he just
like creative visionary to.
I think it's
Dragon
like
Ball
hit or
Z
miss.
still?
Like some is good, but some doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Or like
I say, and I'm a big fan, and I'm a big supporter, but I say most doesn't work. He say
Okay.
something, I say most.
Okay.
Like things work, but all right. So it was this character. He freezes time.
hit.
Yeah, hit.
Yeah.
Goku beat him by powering up, so he powered up through time.
Right.
It just doesn't make sense.
Right. That's
So
true.
things like that, and watching other anime, comparing it. All right, I always say Dragon Ball Z the best, and like it's the best to me. But
What you
Dragon Ball
migrated
Z-
to now?
huh?
What have you migrated to now?
No, I'm still Dragon Ball Z because all my friends they are anime heads, and I'm not an anime head, but it doesn't hold a candle to this new age anime. I'm not gonna lie.
To which like
So,
what?
the
I
mo-
never
the most
admit that to
popular
them, but
The most popular one right now is Jujutsu Kaisen.
right.
That's the one.
They,
Is that the one that
everyone's
just
talking
came out with a
about.
film? They got a film right now with
no,
all those.
That's Demon Slayer. They just came
Yeah.
out
Demon
with
Slayer. Okay.
Which is
But-
also another really
Have y'all
popular
seen?
one.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Demon Slayer though.
Oh, okay.
But they say JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, it's the new age Dragon Ball.
Pretty much.
That's what they say.
Because it's like popping off.
You
like,
watch
it's
it?
super popular.
You don't watch it?
I haven't seen it, but like Ivan, Jacob, Omar, pretty much all siblings and stuff, they're all super into it.
And you watch it?
I got to catch up on season 2. But yeah.
Okay. What, Gonzo, how you feel about this man passing away? The Dragon Ball Z creator.
I was never a fan of Dragon Ball. I never got into it. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't hit hard like it would with most people. But he was, what was it, like I won't say a pioneer, but
a visionary?
He he gave a lot of inspiration to other, companies that were doing
to shonen anime, pretty much. Like all the fighting based animes. Yeah.
Not only that, but also like in the video game industry. I want to say that Street Fighter was also like heavily inspired by.
A lot of stuff was inspired, yeah. So
it's a big hit, but I mean, I don't feel nothing like that. Unfortunately, I was never a fan of Dragon Ball.
He's just just a visionary. Like it sucks to lose someone like that because even if they don't have like a lot of, I guess, influence anymore, they still did at some point. Kind of like, let's say, like the creator of Mario. Right. Like how Kelz was saying how he felt like Toriyama was holding Dragon Ball back. I also feel like the guy who's created Mario is holding Mario back for a lot of things. And if he was to ever pass away, it'd be the same thing. Like even though I had like these gripes and stuff about him, he still made this, and that's what everyone was into. Everyone knows Dragon Ball. Even if you don't watch anime, you know Dragon Ball. You're gonna know Goku. You're gonna know Super Saiyan. Because that's just how big and influential it was. So it did hit a little bit. I'll
be honest. I don't give a F. I don't give an effing F about that nigga whatsoever. Now, Death is always said, I'll never promote that. I don't give a F. I've seen this nigga show since I was what? I don't know. It's been a while. And I seen one black person on that show. And that nigga was blacker than me.
No. So, actually, because
I don't give a F about that nigga.
So, that was actually a thing that he actually improved on.
Improved. Was it really him, though?
Captain Black and Mr. Popo, those were very racist blackface stuff, And
they still exist.
Yes. But in, like, his newer mangas, based off of, like, Superhero, for example, he did put black characters again, but they aren't racist. They aren't stereotypical or anything like that.
I don't know them niggas. They what they doing?
Just like,
are they fighting? Hell no.
The closest he had was this dude named Oob.
Yeah, that one too.
Who
was that?
I'll show you a picture.
Does he fight? Okay, but he's the only one to fight. What do the other black people do?
I'd say
helping,
just like how we say Piccolo.
Here you go, Goku. Here are your robes, sir.
Just like how we say Piccolo's black. I'd argue Hit is also black too.
I say Jiren black.
Yeah, bro. What is that? What are you showing me right now?
That's Ooh.
Yeah, he's a fighter. He's supposed to be the strongest right now.
Yeah.
Well, not right now.
The manga teases that he's also still like super strong. That he's still.
That's not the creator that died that did that. That's his team.
No,
he did do that.
No, he did.
This is Z. This is Dragon Ball Z.
Bro, I'm just saying.
He definitely like. I guess he realized he was like, oh damn, but it kind of.
Also, you're not showing me though black hair. This nigga look Haitian. This nigga look. Nah, this nigga look.
It's Oob for people who don't know. UUB.
This nigga look South African white. He's just been tanned. And look at that nigga haircut. Where do you see that at? This is what I'm talking about. I don't care about this nigga. Why did it take? When did this come out? When did this come out?
This came out in Z, so this was the 90s.
Look at him as a kid.
This is the 90s.
This is the 90s?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is he black though? How we know he's black?
No. He's from a village.
Yeah, he's from a random village.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a refugee. Have y'all seen his parents? Wait. Have y'all seen his parents? Do we know what his parents look like?
I think he was an orphan.
So right.
Yeah,
there you go. So we all know if he black.
Oh, I think he was raised by. Was it a Namekian?
No. He was raised by
someone else.
He was raised by this like Indian dude. So he might not even be black. That's why
he looks Indian, bro. Look at that haircut.
So more Native American.
Yeah. He was raised by like.
Oh, okay, that Indian.
He's Indian, bro. He's not black. Look at the colors that he got on. No, he's Indian. That guy's not black. We don't know what his parents look like. We don't know if he black for real.
Okay, you know what? Let me look up. It's black.
I don't give a F about this man. But death is always sad though. Like I'll never speak on that like it's nothing. But I don't think that dude is black, bro.
Do you watch anime?
I used to. I've seen anime.
Okay, there's this anime called Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I've heard that one. Yeah,
And
I've seen some of it.
And that's like one of the best written shows.
Right.
Ever. And I'm a Game of Thrones head.
Right.
But like, if I'm keeping it real, it's one of the most well written shows.
Attack on Titan better than Game of Thrones, or up to par?
Written better, yes.
Okay.
But Game of Thrones peak is still my highest.
Right.
Okay, some people were saying that it could be Indian or even South American.
Exactly.
So no one could agree.
Exactly.
What it is.
And South American, I ain't heard no black. Again.
Well, that was the argument. It was black, South American, and Indian.
And that's cool.
That's
and South
argument.
American, I would be fine with that. Something in the South that's not white, I'm fine with. But we don't know. We don't know his parents. That was smart for them to do that because they can always say whatever you want to say, but they know what it is. So anyway, I felt that was probably going to be a controversial one because I don't give a F about that nigga at all. I do play Dragon Ball Z. I learned about Dragon Ball Z through playing the video game, but
that's how I learned about Star Wars by playing the video game.
F, that makes sense. Star Wars. Speaking of Star Wars, so Doom, the second one. You ain't seen one or two.
What they got to do with Star Wars?
For real.
It has a lot to do with
A
Star
lot.
Wars.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it has a lot to do with Star
A
Wars.
lot.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Dune influenced Star Wars. Right. Star Wars wouldn't even be in if it weren't for Doom.
Wait, when did Doom come out?
Well, the book.
It
The
was
book
written
is written like in the
in the
60s.
60s.
Okay.
Yeah, in the 60s. They had a movie that came out in the 80s.
Right.
It looked terrible.
Right.
Isn't that when the Star Wars came out in the 80s?
70s.
70s.
The Star Wars
Okay.
came out in the 70s. All right, so you haven't seen first or second?
Nope.
You seen first and second?
Yes.
And you seen the first?
Yeah.
All right, so you just watched the first.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what you think about the first one.
My first movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up over here with y'all.
Oh, look.
I enjoyed it.
You like the first one?
I did.
Okay.
You saw it at home?
And you still enjoy? Nah.
Wait, is it
I
bad?
liked it.
You like the first
Okay,
one?
hold
I like the
on.
first one.
Explain why you liked it, and then I want to hear y'all why y'all don't like it, because y'all clearly are showing that y'all don't like it.
Well, me, I don't know if
No.
you didn't like it.
Nah, I liked it.
Okay. I want to hear why y'all liked it and then why you didn't like it.
Go ahead.
Not like you said, it was like inspired by Star Wars. I got those vibes from it. I just didn't like it. I like the story. I think it just ran a bit too long. It was, what was it, like 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Damn.
It
Long
was,
movie.
it was pretty long. The only other gripe I had on it was the music, the scores. I think they were just very unnecessary in a lot of scenes. And they would just build up.
Okay.
But no, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a good little story with it. It got me ready. It got me wanting to watch the second one.
What about acting wise with Zendaya and what's his name? Timothy?
Boys in there like what? 5 minutes?
She was in there for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But nah,
Isn't that why you watched it?
that's why I wanted to watch it. And then you told me like, bro, watch it. You see how long she's in there. I was like, nah, she's in there for like.
I should have never said that. Well, I was right?
Yeah. But I still love Zendaya.
She's all in the second one.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
Right.
But nah, I mean, they both acting wise was good. They had a hell of a cast
Yeah.
in there. Like, this is the first movie I saw Jason Momoa, and I was like, okay, he's tolerable. But no, I mean, it was good. I thought acting wise was pretty good. And that other dude, what's his name? Javier.
Yeah.
What was the last name?
Rodham.
That was surprising to see.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah. So, I like it. A+.
A plus.
A plus.
Okay, I'll give it an A.
Okay, wait, no, the 1 to 10 thing. The 1 to 10.
Yeah, I need a number.
Yeah.
Tried to be easy.
The A+.
Sir. No.
Let me get back to you on that one.
A plus. I'd assume that's anywhere between an 8 to a 10, right?
An
Somewhere in that.
Yeah, probably.
That'll be an A plus.
Yeah, for A plus, I'd assume 8 to 10, somewhere around there.
Yeah, probably about around. Yeah, about 8, 9.
Okay.
All right.
What's
What's
good?
up with you?
So I liked it for the world building. I didn't like the pacing. It was just slow.
Okay.
But it was cool. I was cool with it. That's my only gripe with the film, that it was slow. The first one. And I liked the world building. He said he didn't like the music.
Yeah.
I actually loved the music in it.
Like the music was good in some parts. There was just some scenes that they would like build it up, like a very tense scene. It was just like nothing. Like it was just very short lived, and I was like, okay. But I mean, the music itself was okay. There's no gripes on that. It was just in some scenes that it was like, okay, it was unnecessary to do that.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So that first movie made me a fan of Timothy
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Shamalama.
So he cause
Shyamalan.
he surprised me. I never seen, that was my first time seeing him, and then after that I seen Willy Wonka, and he was alright in that.
I just watched that yesterday. I'll have words about that after y'all.
So, but I really liked him in this. And the cast was stacked, so I really had no gripes with that. The only gripe I have is the pacing. That's the only thing. And the pacing isn't bad. It's just it's like it's an origin movie type. So like everything is slow.
Like,
It's world building.
For those movies, you really have to have patience when they're just trying to pretty much show you everything. Like you said,
Right.
it's just showing you everything. Who's who, what's what. And
Honestly, I would have preferred it to be a TV show, because it's giving off Game of Thrones vibes. So like, if it was a TV show, I would have been
that probably would have been better.
for sure.
Nice little series.
Now, why did you dislike this movie?
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'll start off with the obvious, right? First of all, this was. Let me say this: it was an all-white cast, completely all white. There was one black person in this movie. It was a woman with dreads. She was black, like she got to be Afrocentric black.
Wait,
There
what's
was also
What ethnicity?
she wasn't in this movie in the first one.
She was barely in there.
But there was a black dude, a light skinned black dude. He was like, so they don't have computers in this world, so they have humans that like just know everything, and I don't know the term.
And we're always those prophets. We're always those
There you go, prophet.
There's another word I want to use, but we're always that in a technological movie, like for instance Matrix. Tank, right? It's the one that's like, all right, I'm gonna get you in there. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you in there and fight. Save us, okay? Like it's always those. Cause even if y'all seen Matrix 1 through 3, right? Did y'all see the fourth one?
Nope.
Okay, well they did a fourth. Don't worry. They did a fourth one, and they had a new version of a Tank. He was different the way he did things, but he was a black guy. You know. Anyway, yeah. So that light skinned black guy, whatever, bro. But then we have the one that's like in the camera mainly, and of course she sacrifices herself for the white folks for no reason, and she the only one. They have this giant worm that's deadly, right? That's deadly.
Wait, is this spoiler free? I haven't seen it yet.
Well, you ain't never finna watch it, so go
Yeah, I
ahead.
mean, we're not finna, yeah, this the second one that came out. Get you. So this is the shark of the ocean. This is the lion of the land. It's the worm. Only time you see that worm being deadly is when you eat the black lady. The black woman. They have sacrificed herself for the white folks. So this is what I think about when I watch Dome, the first and second one. Bro, white people dream of a land that they can just leave us here on. Like that they can just fly away and just be in this obsidian, just desolate but rich, futuristic plane. And ain't none of us there. Ain't no blacks, ain't no Mexicans there. It's
Tron.
just white. Yeah, Tron too.
Fully white?
Tron
Yeah,
too.
I swear. Yeah, Tron's fully
Bro,
white.
just this dystopian future where they leave all us down here on Earth. But they dream of that. That is what I see Dune as. Honestly, not being simplistic, but they love it. I was watching when I was in the movie theater. I was looking at the second one. I was looking at people next to me, just at certain parts, and I was just look, bro. They were just gleaming from ear to ear, from ear to ear. The second one, I appreciate it, I will say, but I just watched it, I'm like, bro, they dream of just leaving us here on Earth and going somewhere. I'm just saying.
Elon Musk don't want
He
it.
an Elon Musk hater. Maybe.
He don't want us. That's why he's trying to go to the moon.
But okay,
Mars.
so what I didn't like about Dune 2, okay, so what you spoke on when you were talking about some of the music get built up for no reason. I said this when the day after I saw the first film, which I saw in the movie theater. Bro, that movie was full of people staring at each other with no dialogue and effing violins and just Hans Zimmer just going off. Don't get me wrong, the music is amazing, but for what? Sometimes they just, bro, they got scenes where they just look at each other, bro, and they go back, forth, back, forth, back, and then and then the end we're like,
I go do something real quick, and then I get music build up, I run back and look like what's gonna happen.
Nothing. That's it.
All right.
And some sand. And like, so I didn't like that. I didn't like that most of the movie was, I'm like, nigga, is this A Quiet Place? What am I watching right now?
This the first one.
This is the first one.
Okay.
80% of that movie was staring at each other and Hans Zimmer going crazy. Crazy. I didn't like the fact that the cast was just all white. And let me tell you something, you ain't gonna get nothing different in the second one. It's still all white. The black people they have are servants.
Okay.
If you see somebody black in that movie, they are serving. They are here. Oh, this is my so I know how to do
the
this.
servants or the outlaws.
The servants and outlaws. What you disagree on?
Because the second one, the sand people. Right. Because I did have that gripe. I had that same gripe the first two movies.
You started off the same people like, oh fuck.
I had that same gripe though, but the second one they did have more people of color.
They have more people in the
and it always like that. Yeah. You watch Game of Thrones first, second, third season, you be like, God dang. All of a sudden, the fourth season, it's like, it's this bald black man.
Wait till you get to the House of the Dragon.
Yeah, bro, I ain't even been there, bro. I'm just saying, it's always like, it's appropriated. It's like, all right, we're going to throw y'all up in there, big dog. And guess what? You going to be rich. Like, all right, but then they do something stupid. Then episode 9, I actually stole all of this, and I should be punished. So anyway, big gripe with that. The acting, of course, was cool. Star-studded cast. When I saw Thanos supposed to get killed, which maybe he did, huh? Yeah. Something told me that he didn't get killed. Like maybe he did. But they never showed him die. Whenever they do something like that, and they don't show you die, I'm like, all right, they coming back.
Like part 3 or something.
Yeah.
Did you watch them back to back?
What?
Like close together, the first and the second one?
No, I remember them though. But no. I saw the first one in the movie theaters around the time it came out, and I saw the second one in the movie theater. I would never watch it again, the first one. Right. But Josh Brolin was in there, and there's a scene where something happens. Well, he goes in there and it blows up, but you don't see him die. I'm like, they gonna bring this nigga back eventually. That's how I felt. So nothing was really heartfelt to me. Jason Momoa got killed crazy, but everything else was just like, nah, ain't no telling.
You don't want to say spoilers for the viewers or anything?
For Dune 1?
Dune came, when did that come out?
Maybe if you don't want to watch the first Dune, so they can go see the second one in theater.
Niggas
we gotta have a
nigga. We came out with a Blue Beetle review a week after that movie came out. What do you ain't feel bad for them niggas? 5 Nights at Freddy's, nigga. It wasn't even 5 nights before we did our review.
We gotta have a statute of limitation when it comes to these movies.
Yeah, absolutely, and it is.
It's been more than a year and you ain't seen it.
And it's been over a year. So, all right. So, those are my gripes. The acting was very well, of course. Timothy Chalamet was good. First and second one. Zendaya's a beast.
Okay, so the second one. How did you...
But now, second one, we can't get... I really want to, because I'm like, bro, y'all niggas ain't going to see it.
I don't care for spoilers.
Yeah, but...
He's not going to see it.
Says who? I've been watching movies. I've been watching movies.
This nigga still ain't seen... The
Last of Us?
The Last of Us.
You haven't seen The Last of Us?
No, it's something else.
The game, so.
It's something else. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff you ain't seen. But what you gonna say?
He ain't finna see it anymore.
Nah, but for you, I still don't want to get a second one. I'll say Zendaya's in it a lot.
So in the second one, I told you the last 45 minutes was the best part.
Okay, you did
Do
say
you
that.
agree?
I thought about you when I watched it. So I actually ended up watching it twice
Okay.
because I went to the restroom and like I missed some stuff. There was a movie that started 45 minutes exactly after mine. So once my movie was over, I went into that one and I saw, which was basically the start of that 45
Did you
minutes.
pay for that?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, I did not. But it was to the point where they get off the ship and then he's going to that. Which when I saw it, I said, okay, yeah, I this is exactly where Kells is starting his like to the movie, and I see why. When he goes in, he like proves himself to the community or whatever. When it's like, oh, you can't speak if you not, and then yeah. So I did like that. I mean, listen, the villain. I'm gonna say that was the villain in the first one.
No.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, the way they talked about it was like it was in the first one. That villain to me was very similar to how they did the villain in Iron Man 2, Whiplash.
Right. Okay.
I was like, yeah, I'm
so
not.
I like. All right, my bad. Keep going.
Yeah, no.
So I liked him a lot, but they story wise he wasn't written good. Like they built him up as this fighter,
Yeah.
and I'm like he
The
beat.
bad guy for the second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But in you don't care about spoilers?
I don't.
Okay, so
He do, bro. He do.
I
He's just gonna say that.
He's just-
all right, so like he fought these two drugged up dudes, and then the last dude that he fought wasn't drugged up, but he was older. So like that was supposed to be him testing his limits or whatever.
But he was also Asian. So he was very skilled in hand-to-hand combat
But-
in this
Karate.
movie. Just
But if
yeah,
you-
just let you.
if you
They really
really-
did it that way.
If you really think about it, like he was probably malnutrition. Like he wasn't
Yeah.
the best he could have been.
Right.
So I'm like, and that was supposed to be his test. So I'm like, nah, I don't buy him as a fighter. But I liked his character. His character was dope
His
to
character
me.
was good.
And then like it was scenes that were just so dope to me. Like when
When
the
he was like,
emperor
I drown you. When he was like, I should drown you in that pool.
no.
Oh.
When the emperor when they sieged the place
Yeah.
and the emperor had his guards bomb
Oh yeah.
and his name is Fade Elvis.
Yeah.
So the Paul Atreides, he just walked in, didn't even pay him no mind, and Fade, he just like smiling the whole time looking at him. He went and killed the old dude, and then like the whole time Fade is like admiring him. It felt like I don't know, like the Joker type. Like he just like just smiling in the midst of chaos the whole time. It was dope to me. The last fight scene was the best part of the movie to me.
I mean, that was the scene they advertised the most.
That
Last
was,
fight scene because they would show that he's holding that knife in the sun. That was like their poster and all that.
This a,
That bald guy?
Yeah.
The
Okay,
bald
okay,
guy
okay.
and Timothy with the
Did
triangle
you
haircut.
like their world when it was black and white?
It was alright. It was just like, what? Like I thought they were going into the past when they were showing black and white.
Okay.
The fact that it being black and white, yeah, it was cool. Listen, the movie is cool. It is overhyped. I'm going to be real. This whole Dune.
Yeah, because I heard like this
Now-
second one was supposed to be like super amazing.
Oh yeah, like it
watch
was
and
good.
stuff.
Don't get me
Okay.
wrong. This is coming from somebody that hated the first one, but I did like the second one. But hyped.
I say it's overhyped. I do think he's being harsh because if you like, but you have to be immersed into the world.
Okay.
And he has never been immersed because there's too many white people.
I think that's key. That's key though.
I feel like I really jumped into it. Like I really felt that sand universe. I felt like even them sand walking, them paying respects, how they move, the quiet, how deadly they really are when it really showed in the second one. Like, but the second one also to me, y'all talk about damage scaling. It reminds me of, if y'all remember the X-Men, the first one, and then X2.
Yeah.
How they, or you think about Transformers, the first one, and then the second Transformers, how not Megatron, Optimus Prime was like OP.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he was trash, then he was OP. The X-Men were trash in the first one, and they were OP in the second one. This is what it reminded me of. In Dune 1, like, they were real frail, and they were like the rebel soldiers in Star Wars. But then the second one, these niggas are cold-blooded assassins, like beast. And it's like, like y'all weren't really like that in the first one. That I feel like I jumped into the world, bro. It just wasn't. What do you rate the movie?
Honestly, I rated a 9.
Okay.
What did you rate
the first one? The first one I rated like a 7.5.
What did you rate Woman King?
Woman King, I rated that at 9.5.
All right.
I got.
Did you feel like you were immersed in that world?
In
Woman King.
Woman King, yes.
Do you feel like the score in that movie matched up with the score in Tron? I mean,
in Tron,
the other white movie, Doom.
I'm trying to think.
How many times you seen Woman King?
Twice. I don't remember the score like that. Okay. I'm not gonna honestly right now. I don't remember it.
You watched.
I don't remember it being bad. I don't remember it being bad.
What did you think about the score in The Woman King?
Bro, I can't even remember.
I can't remember.
Right,
bro. I would ask y'all to watch that movie again, bro. At least parts.
It's on my list
to the
on
score.
Netflix.
He said I watched that one.
And that's on Netflix.
It's on my list.
You ain't seen
it's on my
it.
list.
What else on your list?
A lot.
Space Jam.
A lot.
Behind the scenes.
I watched Space Jam because
this nigga
I
backlog,
watched Space
bro.
Jam because youngest sister-in-law wanted to watch a movie. So I was like,
what you want to watch? Do you want to watch anything on that list?
I watch whatever someone else says. Like, oh, let's watch this. Okay, and then put it on. That's why
well,
I watched
somebody
Wonka
else.
yesterday.
All of us saying, why you watch what?
Wonka, the new Willy Wonka movie.
Watch The Woman
Yesterday.
King. So the score is one of the best scores that I've seen in a movie.
I'm trying to remember.
It was really good. I tell you,
I remember
what,
the dance
just
scene
go
was
to the
dope. Was fire.
Go to the very last scene of the movie where they're standing on the cliff, and there's the three of them, okay. and Viola Davis put that sword on her back like that, and they're just looking over the cliff. I think they looking at like some colonizers on ships possibly coming over to them, and then. That sound right there, like towards the end, was like triumphant. It was fire. Doom, that score is just as good, but I'm like, all right, but where is the balance though? Like, it's always gonna be more people that's gonna go see Doom than The Woman King, but the cinematography, the score, everything was fire. I don't even hear people talking about Neymar as much as I hear people talking about Doom. I think Black Panther really created a diverse universe that you want to dive into, but they're not going. We're as minority, we are just never going to get the light shined on us the same way Dune is. Dune was just as immersive as everything else.
Movies that are like focused for minorities, I never liked the stigma of like, oh, you know, we're gonna follow the minority. White people bad. Like I feel like that's so tacky.
Yeah.
Like you could do
when
more
it's too
movies
easy.
That are more, exactly.
Now it has to make sense.
That's
When it's too easy, when it's just the white people bad. I see like The Woman King. Okay, this is why. This is the time. This is what was going on. But when it's just like white people.
They didn't
bad,
even make like white people bad in that movie. Like that wasn't even the point of that movie. That's why that was so dope.
It was really us.
Right.
It was really us. Yeah. But that's true. I like just that term, which is white people bad.
You know, people don't like Black Panther 2 like that.
Yeah, I do.
That's wild.
People didn't like Black Panther like that, especially over there in that culture. Who's the guy that died at 68 that did Dragon Ball Z? What's his name? In their culture, a lot of them were hating on Black Panther.
That's crazy.
Lots. And then apparently, like there were like boycotts and stuff over there because Black Panther was too black. This is what I was reading.
Well, yeah,
I did hear about that.
Yeah, that happens a lot over there.
Facts.
I mean, you saw what happened with the Star Wars poster that they had to do.
Yeah, with Finn.
Smaller.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
He was one of the bigger photos in there, and then they made him smaller over there.
So, are you gonna watch Doom?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I know you're not, bro. Okay, so let me say that. Let's go ahead and get this out real quick. We are
I have all these movies
reviewing team, right?
I have all these movies on my list.
Okay, so I think this is what we should do. I think today, and I thought about this before we started the show. Today should be a true fresh start, right? Okay. We had a list for the CGI, but to me, it's really hard to create the list when you don't know when you're gonna talk about it. Like, we talked about it like 3 weeks ago. Does it still hold its weight? Like, let's do fresh start, right? Now you're here, so we can eventually come up with a list. We can still do CGI. Do y'all have y'all's?
Yeah, I do.
I have mine.
Y'all have y'all's. What? Now y'all can read y'all's, and then we can do ours next. But I feel like everything should be clean slate. Everything should be what should we be watching this week? It should always be a movie and we have to have that movie watched by the next Sunday.
Okay.
Always. Now, Godzilla, unfortunately, is hard to find.
I tried to find it. I really wanted to watch it.
No, that's a big thing. I was even reading. Well,
I was Googling and everything, like where to watch.
It was still in syndication. The black and white, it was still showing. That's what I found out just the other day. It was actually still showing, but in select theaters.
Oh, okay. That's why I couldn't find it.
And because it was showing overseas, heavy, and that's why they haven't pushed it to anything. So we'll save that one.
So I found out the reason why that might not be streaming, because again I was doing research. I was trying to find that movie.
Right.
It turns out they had like a little contract going on with the people that are making the Godzilla vs Kong.
Yeah.
Their movies can't be the same, like around the same time, like same year. That's the reason why the -1 came out before this one, and that there's certain regions where that movie still -1 hasn't even aired yet because of the Kong Godzilla movie. So that's why it's not streaming.
What you think about the? So you haven't seen -1?
No, I did.
You saw it?
I thought I told you to watch it.
No. I saw it early. Maybe you saw it before I did. You liked it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
What expectations do you have for this American Godzilla?
No expectations whatsoever.
The Godzilla vs Kong.
You?
Me? Honestly, I didn't even really like the most of these Godzilla movies anyways. Yeah. Like, they're fun to watch, but, like, getting to actually engage into the story, it's like, whatever.
What about you? What expectations you got about this Pink Godzilla?
Pink Godzilla? These movies are made for one thing, one reason only.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Bro, they had Godzilla and King Kong doing a 40-yard dash.
40 yards.
They had King Kong jumping on Godzilla back, riding him.
I didn't see that,
bro.
Yeah, that's like on the newest.
It's on the newest trailer.
But I did see when I said, "Oh, okay, they back to their old ways," was when they saw that red handprint on the wall, and they were like, "Is that Kong?" Or like, "What is that? Who did that?" And she was like, "That's not Kong." Oh, we back to the whole, I've studied Kong for 30 years and I know exactly what he did, and that's not something that he would do. And oh, we're speaking for Godzilla. And oh, I know what he's going to do now. Okay, I get it. So that's what we're good. So I know it's going to be a piece of trash. David Tyree.
I did watch the show though. The show was pretty cool though.
Monarch, right?
Yeah,
I heard it's okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Well, I heard it's good. I just haven't seen it.
But it's not groundbreaking.
Yeah, it's nothing groundbreaking.
That's Apple TV, right?
Yeah, Apple TV. And I'm immersed in the world because I just like being a nerd about certain things.
I mean, if they do it right, bro. The Godzilla -1, I cannot wait until y'all niggas see that movie, bro. I can't wait, bro.
Honestly, I think that's a little overrated.
What?
-1.
Okay, if you want to say anything, no spoilers.
I got
we did talk about it because there was a part that you talked about you didn't like. You did see it before.
The ending. I don't like the ending.
Yeah, you did see it before.
I like the ending.
I remember.
And then, it's dope though.
No spoilers.
It's dope.
Okay.
I just said it's dope. The story is dope.
Have you ever seen a better Godzilla film?
2004.
2014 is what you're talking about, right?
No.
This nigga talking about 2004 Ugly Godzilla.
Yeah.
That was like 2001. That was like 2001 or like 99.
No, that was like 90. That's like 90.
That was 99 it was between 99 and 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, he talking about that.
Ferris Bueller?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Jean Reno?
Yeah.
He just talking, bro.
So I rewatched 2014.
Yeah. 2014 is the one I thought you were talking
And
about.
I like 2014 a lot, but the story doesn't add up.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
bro.
think anything is better than -1.
Thank you. Just say that. Yes or no. Is you ever seen a film better than a Godzilla film better than -1?
Nah.
I haven't either. Right. I've seen the originals. This one is the best, bro. It's the best.
Believe it.
You got Jacob out there working?
Nah, I don't know who that is.
All right. So we should close it off with something. First of all, what are we gonna watch? What are we gonna watch
next
this week? Yeah, this week.
That would be something that none of us has watched because, like, some of y'all seen Dune. You know, I saw the Avatar show. I don't know if y'all seen the Avatar show.
I seen that. You started it, but you saw the last. Wait, you saw the Last of Us.
So the Last of Us.
Finished.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay, You seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Have you finished it?
Yeah, I just finished it.
And you haven't.
I haven't seen it.
Anyway.
Wait, what's it on? I don't even know what it's on.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith is on
Anyway,
Amazon Prime.
it's on Amazon Prime. Have you
Okay,
seen Last of Us? That's on Max.
I play the game.
Have you seen that's on Netflix? Have you seen no. So you played the game, but it doesn't matter. You got to watch the show. You have to. I played 30% of the game. Anyway, all right. I want to hear your review on The Last of Us. You finally watched it.
I did.
Come on, let's go.
Tormented.
How
It was awesome. I can't.
Now I begged y'all to watch this show, right?
You did.
I begged y'all.
And I didn't want to watch it. I didn't want to.
You didn't. You didn't. I can tell you didn't.
I didn't want to watch it not because I didn't like it. I wasn't interested. I just didn't want to. Because it was only, 8 episodes? 9?
Yeah.
I was
I feel like you got to sit
short.
down. Right.
Yeah, so, but I knocked it out and I enjoyed it. The first episode was probably my favorite one.
So you got hooked from the first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the way it started.
The first was the chaos, right? Was how it all started, right? Yeah.
And I only played a small portion of the game.
I
didn't finish it. But just seeing that and how it mimicked the game, I was like, okay, I'm in.
Was it not fire, bro?
It was.
Bro. Yeah.
I loved it. And I enjoy that they put Pedro, what's his name? Pascal.
Yeah. Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah. New Fantastic.
Oh yeah, he is gonna be. Yeah.
I enjoy that. I enjoy that they didn't go with the white man.
Yeah. Agreed.
So it's
Pedro represent for us, right? Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I enjoyed that.
Did you like Ellie?
I did. I like how she played her.
I liked her a lot, bro.
She was Lady Mormont in Game of Thrones as well.
Yeah. I learned that later. But yeah, go ahead.
When they first showed her, I was like, okay, let me see. Because I knew that she was in it, then they showed her, and I was like, pulling up. It's on camera, too.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Oh,
Hey,
But,
cheers to that.
For sure.
What the fuck was I saying? No, when they showed her, I was like, okay, let me see how she is. Because I was like, I don't think she'll be a good fit for that role.
Uh-huh.
When they first announced it. Then they showed her, and they showed her. She had that little attitude, that spunk to her. And I was like, okay, she nailed it. She's getting it. And just that dynamic, how they fed off of each other when it was just her and Joel throughout the whole series. I was like, okay, it fits. I like it. And they both played it so fucking well.
Even with old girl, right? When the woman tagged along for like an episode or two.
Yeah.
She was good too. Their relationship was great.
There was a part where I had to turn away and it just gave me the shivers. Like when they.
It's the beginning.
Nah, did he care about spoilers?
I played the game. I'm pretty sure it's the same exact thing.
So she had to sacrifice herself.
The
in
library.
Yeah.
The library.
And the dude had kissed her. The zombie had kissed her, and it was
that flowers would come out of his mouth. Yeah,
oh
I knew
God.
this what he was gonna say.
That was
that
scary.
crazy, bro?
That was scary. I could not.
That part was in the game.
Yeah, not that specifically.
Because I reached the part where they got to when they were upstairs, where she was in the library and she had to be quiet, and they were sliding through. Mm-hmm. I got around to that part in the video game, and that stuff before some of that stuff did happen.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you got the same people dying and stuff like that, just not how they died.
So did y'all know that? So remember she met that pastor? I think it was a pastor. He was a visionary. He was a speaker. When Joel was sick and she went off to find some food, she was hunting and she found that guy.
The cannibals?
Remember his assistant? Mm-hmm. That guy is Joel in the video game.
Really?
Yeah, the assistant, the one that ended up getting shot in the head. She shoot him in the head, don't she? Or she stab him in the head.
The assistant, he gets hacked in the neck.
Yeah, the neck. That's right. What I asked you. That's Joel. And then I think the woman. Wait. So a lot of those people in the film they all played the main roles in the game as well. But I know him for sure. There was a lot of other people. The brother plays somebody too in the game. But the scene. Okay, well, how did y'all feel? How did you feel on the scene when Joel was re-met with his brother?
You want to go first?
So I didn't play the game.
No, we just talking about the show.
No, I'm saying like
I didn't see that part in the game either. But this strictly on the show.
I feel like that was dope.
Yeah.
Like that's the first time like you see him genuinely happy.
Yeah.
And that was just dope to me. Like you normally don't see the soft sides of like those type of characters in films, unless it's brought up from like somebody like Ellie. But like seeing him too, I liked it.
You felt it was genuine.
Yeah, definitely.
Same for you.
Yeah, I mean that embrace, that hug, you could feel like
that was a happy moment.
I like that made me feel like a little warm inside.
It did. That was a happy moment for sure in the show.
How did y'all feel about the episode with the couple?
The couple?
Yeah,
we talked about that. So listen, I was telling Carlos, I was like, so if of course they did that well, because the whole time you think that the dude that got caught in the hole, he was the conniving one. He's about to kill this man and take his stuff. And bro, that was one of the best episodes.
Right.
Like the way did they last the whole episode or two? I feel like that went long. That was just one episode.
Yeah, it was a long episode,
bro, because they did so much.
So dope.
And then it was dope. Then how they met, how Joel met them before. Then like what they set up for him, the note, the sacrifice. It was fire. It was fire. I really liked the episode. That was one of my favorite episodes
for sure.
It's number 2 on my list.
Yeah, the show was good, man. I mean, we've still haven't given even half of the show. You can still watch it.
Yeah.
I guess we'll figure out. Yeah, I guess we'll figure out what we'll watch throughout the week. We'll come up with it and discuss it, and then we'll have it watched and be able to talk about by Sunday. That way we can all talk about one thing.
Yeah.
And we ain't just talking about
none of us have seen.
Yeah. So that way some of us ain't talking about Dune, and some of us talking about Space Jam and
No, the real thing I actually watched was Wonka, and then the entirety of the Airbender show. Those are what I've been watching.
Right. And you talked about Airbender.
How'd you feel about it?
So at first, like the first 2 episodes, I was like, damn, this thing's pretty good. Then towards the last episode, I was like, it's a 5. I give it a 5.
He's a harsh critic.
So which means it didn't have a good ending?
Being from 9 to things just kept happening throughout the show. I was like, okay, and it went down to a 5.
I heard that it was whitewashed, similar to the movie.
I wouldn't say whitewashed because
I heard the main star was white, right? Instead of Asian or something like that.
No,
somebody was supposed to be the most Asian.
Aang's Asian. Zuko, the main bad guy, he's Asian.
Everybody's a minority.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, everybody's a minority.
I was reading them comments.
Now he finna watch it.
So, without spoilers, I do recommend watching it, because the best way to describe it is if you saw the cartoon, you'll notice all these little things that are different, and then you can be like, why the hell are they doing that? Because the outline is the same, but the feeling is different. So if you never seen the cartoon, this will be a really good show.
Okay.
So that probably the best way to describe it, because I see the cartoon when I'm bored, kind of like how The Office and stuff like that. I'll just have it playing in the background while I'm cleaning, doing dishes, whatever. And I really love the show. This one I was expecting it to be kind of not a full 1-for-1, but at least follow the same pattern. Kind of like. It's smart how they put several episodes into one episode on here to accumulate for the time, but they changed so much and it really affected how things are. For example, in the show, when they see one of the Earth Kings, his name is King Boomy or something. In the show, it was kind of like a whole game and puzzle that he was telling the Avatar, so he could learn that to not take things as it is, see the bigger picture for everything. And then it pretty much ended with he had to try to guess who he was, what his name was. And it made sense. On the show, it's pretty much he just seems like a cranky old man, and that's it. He just hates the Avatar, you left me and all that stuff, and it doesn't hit the same at that point. So it's the same outline, but different feeling. So
this is more of a drama than it is a animated series for children.
Yeah, right. But even the animated series has really good points, and it has really adult points in it too.
Now I saw they just got clear for season 2 and 3.
Yeah, because that's how much the cartoon had. It's 3 seasons.
Oh. Okay.
But I'd recommend watching it if you never watched the cartoon. Even if you did watch the cartoon, watch it, but just know that it's not going to be a one-to-one sort of thing. Some things are going to be different. What he's going through is different. Some of the main points they even took away. Again, another gripe I have. He doesn't have that 1 year time limit anymore. But I give it about a 5.
Dang.
A 5.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that. Wait, have y'all seen Invincible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen all the way up until, right?
I haven't seen the second season yet.
Okay. Oh, you haven't?
I started on the second season. It's just the first episode.
I
seen
just
it.
watched the first episode, and
I haven't.
This first episode didn't draw me in, or the second season.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I've seen the first
seen-
season, but not the second one.
Let's get it. Second season, because only 6 episodes, right?
Right.
All right. Can we be tasked with that? Because they're coming out with they only did half, and they're supposed to be doing another half later.
Right.
So I've been saving it because I wanted to wait until the second half to watch the whole thing. But should we do that? Can we do Invincible the second season?
2.
We can do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to get logged into Amazon. I'm not logged
Okay.
in.
When can you do that? Because this got to be by Sunday.
Okay. I'll for sure do it tonight.
All right, my guy, right?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Sunday?
Got it.
I'm gonna text Jessica.
Thank you, my brother. Let me text Jessica, too.
She's over there right now, so she probably could.
All right. Well, cool then. So, it's been a cool episode 38.
38.
Mhm.
Well, it depends. Do you count the top 5 episodes as a?
Yes.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah, that's a little like side things.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know how the hell we're gonna
Side
start doing this
quest.
because we're breaking these apart, right?
What?
That's what we're doing now.
The top 5s?
Well, like we're taking.
Yeah,
The segments apart.
The top 5s are just going to be the top 5s.
It could be like its own like little playlist.
Yeah.
We're
Just
still keeping the show together though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, fuck! I lied to you guys. Sorry.
So, yeah, that's how it'll be. The CGI, I want to give y'all top 5 CGIs. And this just be another
If
part
y'all
of the
don't
story.
have it, we'll
I don't
save
have
it to next one.
All right, and this is top 5 CGI.
Worst CGI.
Worst CGI.
No, I mean best. Excuse
I was
me,
like,
best.
I think the best.
Best.
No, I thought it was the worst.
No, it's best. It's best.
All right,
We said we were gonna
so-
do best first, then worst after.
And best CGI, we said in movies, cartoon,
Movies or shows.
Movies or shows. So
Yeah.
you hear that?
Yeah, I got
Top
you.
5, yeah. Even I mean, not that you may be here, but you can still put it in and we'll read it off or whatever.
Before we end it, I want to say this, and I've been saving it. Beyonce's new country songs are not country. Okay, just want to say that.
That nigga.
Hold on.
Ended
Hold
this
on.
whole
Like,
banger,
come on, bro.
nigga. Ah, why they not country?
It's just not country. She's just talking for the most part. To me, that's not country. Just because you have some like knee slapping, random trash instruments playing in the background does not make
I can
it
pull up
country.
like 3
Let me
country
ask you
songs.
this. Let me ask you this.
Country.
If you heard a song and they were like, "Oh, this is new country song by so and so, make Garth Brooks or something," and they were just talking, but over the instruments and everything, would you say, "Oh, this is not country"?
It's not country. No.
Would you say that, though?
To me, yes. It's got to have kind of like that. I don't know. It's kind of like, for example, if I was talking right now and then
I can't
you just
argue this much in this topic because I haven't really listened to the song.
so like if I was talking right now and then you just put country,
don't like country
instruments in the background, is that a country song? It's
I think so.
or vice versa. Like let's say you just put just a really good beat to the sentences I'm saying. Is that a rap song? It doesn't. Really,
What makes a rap song a rap song?
It's the
urban.
Yeah, it's
the more than flow.
It's the.
I was trying to figure out how to say it. It's the flow of
It's
it.
the.
Kind of like how there's like difference between the pop and the rap, Because a pop's gonna be more. How can I say
here's
it?
the thing.
It's
with Beyonce's country music, it's not straight country.
I see it more as R&B.
It's not like George Strait country.
Okay.
I think hers is more of like Taylor Swift, like
Okay.
pop country.
Is Old Town
That's
Road
what
country?
So who?
Old Town Road.
Old Town Road. Yeah, I say that's country.
Come on, now.
I said that's more country
country,
than this.
but
That's more country.
But
than
so
this.
it's not about it being more or less. It's about it being country at
Just
all,
country
right?
at all.
You're saying
okay. If
so
it's country
if
at
it's-
all, yes. I
So
do.
you don't think Beyonce? Because you said she got country instruments.
No.
So it's
yes.
country a little bit,
It-
right?
But
it's-
Lil Nas don't
it
have
just 'cause it
country
has the-
instruments.
So,
No, because it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not
I
just
heard
the
some
instruments. That's what I'm
cowbells.
saying. Just because you have the instruments doesn't make it country.
What makes Lil Nas X
it's-
country?
I guess it's more the way how he does it. The way he sounds, the way how it kind of flows and stuff. It's more country.
You gotta have a country
That's
accent.
country.
Yeah.
More country inspired.
but it's country.
Yeah,
So what
yeah,
is
yeah.
Beyonce? So
Beyonce-
what is that Beyonce song then? What is it labeled?
So for both, I say it's more leaning towards like R&B pop sort of thing.
But is there any country in it at all?
Other than the instruments? No.
So it's country, right? So you say Lil Nas X has there's some
it's more
country, so it's
than
country.
what this is.
Facts.
Because,
but
like,
it has some. It's not all the way country.
Yes, because like,
so
for
it has
example,
some. So if it has some country, it's country, right?
No.
Okay.
It can't have some.
So there's a percentage that you gotta cross. There's a threshold you gotta cross.
Pretty much, because like for example, if I put different like themes into something, and then you put the song out, it's gonna get thrown into something. Like you can't just win a country award just because you had a country instrument in it, just because you had a banjo playing in the background. You know that doesn't make it country.
What were you gonna say?
Is it his voice?
Is his voice?
Because he's talking like this.
Yes, I'd agree. That's more. It makes it more.
So if you have an accent, you need a country accent to cross the country threshold. Because I've heard
the way how you
Eminem don't sound like Dr. Dre to me when he rap, but he's
no, but
rap.
He has that flow. That's what I'm saying. Like it's
you don't think Beyonce had a country flow to that song?
No,
I don't think she does.
A country flow.
I think her music is pop country.
Her music, yes, but that song.
Because it's two songs. It's two songs that just came out. It's like that 16 Carriages and Texas Hold'em. Okay. Yeah, it's just two songs. And both of them, I think, one of them, I could see her trying to be country, which is, I think, is the Texas Hold'em one.
What makes Lil Nas X country when he had no country background before that?
It doesn't matter if you have a country background. That's what I'm saying. It's more of the flow to it, and then the way how you present the song. You know, it was
so she presented the song. She had the country outfit from head to toe, the cowboy gear, cowboy boots.
So if I wear a cowboy hat right now, the way how I'm talking, I'll just put a rhyme together. You know, I'm on my horse going to Norse. You know, and then
with instruments.
Yeah, with a fucking banjo playing in the background.
That's country.
That's not gonna be country.
Why not?
Because I didn't say it. I didn't put that theme. Yeah, I didn't
so
put that theme.
If I say,
that twang too.
Yeah. So if I say I'm coming downtown, thugging with my rounds, that's absolutely right.
Because that's not racing either. Because one of the guys, his name is what's his name? I forgot what his name was. But he did the rendition.
Let's go ahead and just say that 2/3 of this cast is racist. 2/3 of this cast. Let me not say that for real. They're obviously not racist.
But he did the rendition of Country Roads for Fallout, and it was a black guy.
And you let that be country?
That is country. I'll play that song for y'all.
So there's a percentage. There's a criteria that you need to meet to be country. If you could give me the concrete criteria on what you need to be country.
Ooh, that'll be your homework.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Because, I mean, if I come out here and I'm talking like we can move faster.
It's not an argument for country. For example, if Taylor Swift, just the way how she normally sings, but she put a beat, let's say she just brought a beat from Kendrick Lamar, for example, because she's done a song with him before.
What Yuki's saying is that you need to have no booty.
Is that going to be rap?
If you got a booty, it's rap. If you ain't got no booty, it's country.
But there's a lot of songs where they rap, but it's still pop. You know, it's not actual rap. You know, so
is Drake rap?
Drake, some songs, not all songs.
But is he? So he can be rap.
That's what I'm saying. Like
so Beyonce can be country if she wants to.
Yes, but these songs were not country.
She don't have the twang.
Yes.
I cannot wait for next week's episode. I'm coming down cowboyed up. I can't effing wait. Hey, next episode. Boots, listen. Tune in to next episode. Tune in to next week. It's going to be fire. Next week gonna be fire. I can't wait. We're gonna have a good time next week. We're gonna have a great time. You better come with your homework, boy. All right, how we capping this off? How we closing this off?
Kells, you want to do the honors?
No, I'm the guest, man. Y'all
the guest.
I'm just
come on, man. You do the honors. You here now. I'm glad that you joined
us.
Let's go.
Thank you for joining us. See us next week. And what's the?
And as always, good guys finish last.
Let's go.
Good guys finish last.
We out.